Hello, and welcome back to the RNG podcast. I'm Riley,
I'm Brandon.
and today we have Batman and Robin, the final of the 4 movies.
Yeah, the original Batman movies.
And then we can finally get into the good stuff.
The Dark Knight.
Batman Begins.
Oh, yeah. I just meant like that Batman.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. But first, the RNG roll.
Rub my shit.
You go first. Oh! Nat 20. Still haven't implemented anything for a Nat 20 or
We don't have enough
critical
we
failure.
don't have enough fans yet.
Not yet, but we will do something with that.
Yeah.
This one right now though has nostalgia ruined honest criticism and nerd culture? Yes,
Absolutely.
totally,
Yeah.
100%.
Like, it just depends on the project. But for most things, yeah. Like, I mean,
We just had an example of it in a Mile 2 episode with your Spider-Man take,
oh, yeah, where I was like, damn, okay.
where I gave it a 9 out of 10. Where I gave it a 9 out of 10. But I mean, if that movie was made today in the same exact way, I think I'd be way more critical of it.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's why it was good for me, like, who I haven't seen it in not since it came out. I've seen it after, like, it came out for sure.
Well,
But, like, it's been probably, like, 15 years. No, but I mean, like, I'm saying that since a kid, I've seen it probably one more time, but
Yeah.
it's probably still been, like, 15 years or something like that.
But I mean, it's the worst when nostalgia blinds, like this says, actual honest criticism. Like, you can, like, for my Spider-Man thing, Spider-Man is still a good movie. So I just like it a little more than someone who's more critical of the criticism of it would be. I'm not saying it's a perfect movie. I know its flaws. I just find those flaws to be funny and endearing and entertaining to me.
Sure.
But when you go like to like an original Star Wars movie and you say one bad thing about those movies, they're just like, but it's 1970 or it's the beginning of Star Wars.
And that's why when we did those movies too, I gave them criticism based on, like, the year. Like I said, obviously, like, you look at Phantom Menace and it's like, okay, this movie is Phantom Menace is not what I was talking about, I don't think. That's one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm talking
New
about
Hope?
yes, every time. I'll make the mistake probably till the day I die.
Probably.
They're gonna ask me, like, a trivia question, that's gonna be the easy one, I'm gonna fail, 'cause I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, oh." But I mean, that's why even I gave it a higher score than I would've, just because I was looking at it from a non-objective lens of being like, "Okay, it's an older movie. It's gonna look a little rougher, obviously."
Yeah.
And then I was like, obviously, I'm not that big of a sci-fi guy. But honestly, after watching all the movies, I think I'm like, yeah, I think I'm more of a sci-fi guy than I realized, because we're watching these superhero movies, and granted, these ones are low-key buns, but I'm like, damn, I'm missing those Star Wars movies right about now.
The Star Wars, like the spaceships.
Yeah,
and
the spaceships, the blasters, the lightsabers,
Yeah.
I miss the aliens. I'm like, man, Daredevil? Ugh.
Maybe you have to play some Star Wars games now. You should play Outlaws. That's a good one.
No, fuck that. Force Unleashed.
You played it before.
It's been forever.
And there's no spaceships or anything in it. It's not,
I mean, technically, you go on a spaceship.
and it's not open world. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, like I was saying, it's just when people are like, they don't take the honest criticism, like where you can point something bad out about the movie and they don't accept it.
Yeah.
Just be like, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
but
my girlfriend, she finds this Sam Raimi trilogy to be perfect, and I also love those movies, but I can point out the flaws that are in those movies, and she's just like, no, it doesn't matter.
See, I don't think I'm ever passionate about anything enough like that to be like, nah, yeah, it's perfect. Like, there's a couple movies that I think are fantastic, and to me, yeah, they're perfect, but there's very few. Like, I mean, Treasure Planet, The Iron Giant.
See, I can point out a lot of flaws with Treasure Planet.
Sure.
Would you be able to take those?
Depends on what they are. Like, if
I can't think of it right now.
Right.
When you showed it to me,
we'll get there. We get there.
Oh, we still have to do. We haven't done any Disney stuff.
Zootopia 2 last year.
Yeah, but that's my old take on it. I think it is pretty astoundingly that nostalgia blinds criticism.
Yeah.
So let me get to my roll.
14. That was almost 220s back to back.
Thought daughter or gay son?
I actually had this conversation with someone in a little more depth, and I think I said thought daughter because technically, if you want your child to live longer, gay son has a higher chance of getting AIDS and dying. Like, statistically, like, if you want to go raw numbers, technically, a gay son has a higher chance of dying due to AIDS than a thought daughter, unironically.
But
But it's
How
not
are you
da
feeling knowing your daughter's out there just getting railed by 18 black people or your son who's just a cool gay guy?
yeah, but I mean, I
He's
guess
not a
they
thought gay son. He's a gay son.
oh, okay, yeah, I guess in my head, I'm just thinking that he's still slinging booty.
Like, this is specifically saying, no matter how you raise your daughter, she will grow up to go to high school and just be railed every day. And it's saying no matter how you raise your son is just a gay
I'll
son.
take a gay son.
Gay people are fun. I've said
Yeah.
this before on the
That's the
podcast.
thing, I have no issue with gay people, I'm just
No.
like I was saying, like, I mean, he technically, even if he's not a thought, he still has a chance of dying higher because his chance of getting AIDS is higher. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I guess technically, if the girl is just fucking everything that breeds, she's got probably actually more of a chance.
Yeah, and plus she'll be annoying as hell. She
Yeah.
won't be in anything
Yeah,
nerd.
that we just don't like women, period. Like, terrible creatures.
The gay son could still be a nerd. I thought daughter's not being a nerd because she's not gonna
No,
get
yeah, she
laid.
will.
Oh,
Yeah,
nowadays, yeah.
nowadays, absolutely. If anything, you're more guaranteed she'll be a nerd than your fucking son would be.
Still gay son.
Yeah, no, yeah, still gay son. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was an easy one.
That was a
Alright,
quick one.
let's get on to our review for Batman and Robin.
Oh, right, damn, I gotta even think of a number real quick. Hold on.
Because we gave the original Batman I actually moved mine down to a 5.5, and you're at a 6 still, I
I think
believe.
6.5.
6.5.
You're
And
6.5, 6.5.
I gave Batman Returns a 7, I moved it down to a 6. And then we both gave Batman Forever, I think, an 8.
Yeah. Haven't heard
Or I might have given, like, a 7.5 because I was yeah, so you gave Batman Forever an
I could have
8.
lowered both those original Batmans down to, like, 5, honestly.
I think we're still new at this, we're not being as critical as we should be.
Probably.
I've been thinking about it lately where I'm like, we just had our Mile episode on Monday come out, and I'm, like, thinking about my Daredevil score, and I'm like, I really didn't enjoy really almost anything about that movie story-wise or watching it wise.
We still gave it, like, a
I
5.
still gave it a 5, which means it's mid.
Yeah.
I would not call it mid.
No.
I call it kinda bad.
Yeah, I think for me, I have a hard time not just being like, "This was okay." Like, it didn't like, it'd have to be super bad for me to go under 5. It's like, "Wow, this movie actually wasted my time." Like, there was not one thing I enjoyed.
Well, I bring this up because let's get into our review. 3, 2, 1. I'm giving
4.
it a 4.
Yeah. No, I'll go 4.5, actually. I'll go point 5 more. Only reason being is because I like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like him as, Mr. Freeze. I actually thought obviously terrible casting in terms of, like, the way he sounds and everything, but, I mean, I thought he was just cool. That point we'll give that point 5 as nostalgia points.
I might go as those 3, honestly. I might go down just because I'm trying to think, and there's just nothing redeeming from it
See, I have bad memory,
besides
so I'm just trying to remember even the instance of, like, watching it, and actually, I think I would go back down because I remember watching that movie, like, thinking about it now, and there were so many times where I was like, "Dude, are we almost done yet?"
yeah.
There
That's
was
what
a
I'm
lot
saying,
yeah,
like,
there was a lot of time.
you just brought up that's what you just brought up, like, I wasted my time. I feel like this
Yeah,
was a
that one
waste of
was
time,
actually a waste of time.
and it's such a crazy thing that Batman Forever is not regarded as being good either. Remember
Yeah.
Batman and we
No, I
loved
I I
Batman
thought yeah, I
Forever.
thought that was
We
the best one.
love not love's a strong word, we liked it a lot.
Yeah, comparatively.
And then it goes to this one, and I actually it's my least favorite of the 4, and I really don't like the original 2.
Yeah, but it's
So,
it's just a mess, that's why.
it really
Like,
is.
at least the other ones have their issues, but at least they follow the story fairly well, or they have a nice, like, line we're going on. This one is so zigzaggy. Like, we are all over the place with too many villains are in the hot pot too. That and with ideologies that should not mix. Like, Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy never that does not make any sense.
Well, we'll get into that because Poison Ivy doesn't make any sense at all, but, I feel like this movie was more of, like, trying to sell toys, dude, like, the
Yeah.
amount of, like, Mr. Freeze looks like an action figure,
E
Batman and
even the
Robin.
line that Poison Ivy says, "With every Ivy
Oh,
action figure,
Bane.
this guy
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
with."
Bane. The Batmobile is horrible. I hate
I
it.
like the dual fin, I don't like the rest of it, though. I just like the 2
Everything
fins.
the fact that he has no cockpit, he's just out, like, his head is just out.
Was it?
There's no
I
cockpit.
don't even remember that.
Yeah. He has dual fins is cool, but that does not make up for the like, he has a giant bulbous front
Yeah,
and
and
a really
there's a
skinny back.
spinning ball in there
Yeah,
too
and
for
then
some
his head
reason.
is out, which is so stupid to me.
Yeah,
And
just a
then,
headshot real quick.
Robin's bike is kinda cool, but it's a bike,
So
it's
yeah, it's
whatever.
alright, it's whatever.
Um, and it's just like, there's and Mr. Freeze's tank, and you even have the little 2 tanks from his goons.
Yeah,
All these different Bane looks like an action like, everything looks like it's a toy.
actually, yeah, it's all toy.
There's even shots in the movie where it's, like, outside and it, like, pans down and you see the Batmobile next to some cop cars. It looks like a playset.
Mhm.
It's so funny. Um, and it just leads into that thing where, like, they try to be serious with this movie. They have some serious moments where they try to get you at the feels. It doesn't, but it could if they did it right. Like, the Alfred shit, that always gets me because that's his father, that's Batman, Bruce's father.
Yeah.
So if you do it right, and this one was still getting me a little bit, I'm not fucking tearing up
Yeah,
at
no,
all,
no.
but I'm still thinking like, "Oh, man,
Yeah, that sucks.
yeah, that sucks."
But they could have done way more
So
with
much
it.
because they had the right idea with he looks out and he sees it reminds him of his childhood
Yeah,
with
they did it
Alfred
3
as his
different
dad.
times.
Yeah, and, especially the one when he's reading a book to him while he's asleep, I'm like, "Oh, damn, that really sucks." And then they finally say "I love you" to each other because 'cause they're supposed to be father like, family,
Yeah,
and it's just like and then it goes to Arnold's, going, "Chill out."
yeah.
It's
Or
like,
just
okay.
other lines, like I'm trying to remember another bad one. Like, Robin had one that was like, "Oh, dude." I forget what he
They
said.
all just have bad lines.
Like, terrible one-liner city. It really was. Like, it was so bad.
Poison Ivy is the worst at
Oh, hands down.
everything she said was a
Uma
one-liner.
People think Uma Thurman's so bad too. I don't even
No,
think she's bad, so she doesn't even get that benefit to
no,
her. I thought she was not good looking. Uh, all of her scenes are just awful. Like, I was just like, "Ugh," like, she doesn't make sense in the character,
yeah.
and, like,
Yeah, let's
all
talk
her
about
lines
Poison Ivy. Yeah, so
sure,
we'll talk
all
about
her
it.
lines are terrible. Like, none of them are good. I'm trying to remember, like, even when she's not Poison Ivy, she's just a doctor, terrible lines.
She has as a Poison Ivy, every single line of hers is a one-liner or trying to be a one-liner.
Yeah, I should have took my notebook and wrote
Yeah,
some of these down so I could remember,
I
but they were
will
just good.
say, I do like her one piece, the green, the hues of green shade. You saw
I
it's
think
like a light green and then goes down to a dark
yeah.
green. I think that costume design looks good, but then she has that shit on her face, and I think it's
Mhm.
so ugly.
Like
And
the
then her
red
hair is, like, in a fucking
yeah, the
weird
weird, like,
cones.
cone.
I'm like, "Okay, well, you ruined it. You had a cool like, costume, and then you just look stupid now." Um, but her whole poison this is not Poison Ivy. This is someone calling themselves Poison Ivy
Mhm.
because she's controlling plants, but not really.
I guess
She
she
never
then
uses the plants to fight.
no, 'cause then well, I mean, she uses the vines
She uses a
on
whip.
Batman. No, she uses the vines on Batman. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
"My
yeah,
vines will touch your balls," or
sure,
whatever, whatever
but
she says.
barely, and then, like you were saying, their ideologies Mr. Freeze wants to cause an ice age. That in itself is going to kill every single plant
Every
on
plant,
Earth,
yeah,
and she's saying, "Well, we'll just repopulate the world with my plants." You're still killing all the plants. That's like saying, like,
yeah. "Oh,
it's
well, I could kill a baby because 'cause I'm a make a baby."
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? No, no, you're
no,
still killing a child.
yeah, with her ideology, plants are all sacred,
Yeah.
and she's still like, she
She
actually murders some plants. Once she turns into poison ivy, she burns the
yeah,
whole
she
place
burns
down.
the I was like even I said that, I was like, what?"
Yeah,
I was like, "That doesn't make any sense."
poison ivy, and this is not good. Um, and, you already brought up everyone thinks she's so bad. I heard a lot where everyone's like, "Oh, she's really bad." I'm like, "No,
I don't think Uma Thurman in general is that
no,
bad.
she's
Like,
not."
even in, like, Pulp Fiction, I don't think she's that bad.
I don't think she is either.
No.
But that we can get into, like, Mr. Freeze now. His design is cool. I
I
think they
love the
did
suit.
a
The
great
suit
job.
yeah, the suit's got swag.
I've always liked what they did with his skin, how it's not just like a blue, it's like a sparkly, but it's, like,
Yeah.
darker with, like, lights in it.
Yeah, it's
It's
got, like,
real and
hues.
his eyes, they did a great job with his
Yeah,
eyes.
his
The
makeup is great.
contacts
I'm actually amazed that Arnold can do that, like, much makeup, and, like, he's, like, one of those people. Because some people are like, "I can't handle that much makeup."
yeah, I mean,
That's like
that's
a
not
whole
prosthetic makeup, though. It's
sure, but
literally just
it's
makeup.
well, it's a whole face and contacts. That's a
The
lot.
contacts would
Yeah,
be
that I'm
yeah,
just saying that's a lot for a bodybuilder, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he's not an actor by trade initially, he's an action movie star.
yeah,
So, like, to have makeup and, like, the most he'll have is, like, some war paint for Predator or whatever.
yeah,
So to be full face, like, pretty much like glue consistency, I'm sure, because of how thick it looks, glue just covering your face,
yeah.
blue sparkles, and then contacts that make your eyes blue. Oh, dude, I couldn't.
I was actually thinking about that while watching. I was like, I wonder how he felt filming this movie with all the makeup on stuff. But also, he's a villain, and I don't think I've ever seen him as a villain. He's always a good guy.
Yeah, or like a neutrally good guy.
Yeah, he'll kill people, but like action movies, you kill people.
Oh,
But you're
Terminator.
still a good guy.
Terminator.
Is
I
he a
told
bad guy?
in the first one, he's the bad guy. Oh, have you not?
Nope.
Wow, dude, why didn't that get added to the list?
We'll do that after Batman. I'll
Sure.
do Terminator.
There's a lot of bad ones. Like, it's only good up to, I think, the 3rd one, and then there's, like, 6 more after that that are just, like,
But
the
there's
new
still like cool
saga.
action.
Yeah.
I've seen some scenes from like the new movies where it's like the war scenes, and they look really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, yeah, sure.
We'll think about it after
I don't
Batman.
think I've seen all of them either. I actually, I think I haven't seen the 1st one, I've seen the 2nd and the 3rd one. because they would always play on TNT or whatever, like, on the TV
See,
set.
I swore he started as a bad guy, but then he, like, did the robot thing where he's like, "I'm actually gonna be a good guy."
No, that's in the second one. He comes back and he protects them from the other robot.
I
But in
never
the
knew that.
first one,
That's
he
crazy.
is the bad guy.
Wow.
When, like, the "Give me your boots, your jacket, and your fucking motorcycle," like, that scene,
Yeah.
that's from when he's a bad guy.
Hmm, interesting.
Fuck, I say that, and now I'm like, "Wait, is that the second one?" Ah, goddamn, I don't know, bro. They're
No,
all the
that's
same
the
movie.
first one because he comes in naked and he's like
He does in the second
yeah,
one too. They just
yes.
keep coming from the future.
Wow. He's like
I
a
don't
I don't know.
I don't
We'll
know.
get
I
into
don't know. We'll
that.
get there. Fuck it, who cares?
But yeah, like, he looks good. Obviously, though, he is they try to go for the tragic story for him, and then 2 seconds later, it's pun after pun
Yeah. I mean,
after
even just
pun.
the way he looks, like, he's watching the video of his wife, like, on their wedding day, and he's wearing fucking penguin slippers and pajamas.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, what?
It's just and that leads into the fact that this movie is just everywhere tonally, um, story-wise, character-wise, action set piece-wise, like, it is just all over the
All over
place,
the place.
and not in a good way like Batman Forever is, but in a bad way because they're just trying to, like, jam in because I have a feeling they might have known this is the last one, so they're just like, "Get everything in
Yeah,
there.
probably.
Come on, we need the cool stuff I wanted to do last movie but couldn't because Tim Burton
Yeah.
shit like that, I bet." Um, so we talked about the villain. Oh, Bane.
Yeah,
Ah!
he didn't do shit either.
I like his mask.
Yeah, that's just fine.
I liked it when he was wearing the trench coat and the hat, it was funny.
Yeah, they had him doing all the goober shit the whole movie pretty much.
He's a
He was
goober. He's
driving,
supposed to be smart as fuck,
yeah,
but
he was in the monkey, costume.
yeah, he's
Like,
just like, "What am I doing?"
and then he takes it off, "Monkey, work."
Yeah, um, but, n we can talk about, like, the Batman now, George Clooney. Way better than Michael Keaton, still.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'd say he's worse or better than Michael Keaton, but yeah, he's better than Keaton.
Now, here's where I would
In certain
say
aspects, actually. I wouldn't say in every aspect. I think Keaton did a good job of playing, what's a different kind of style. So, like, actually in, like, more comic book accurate, Clooney's is better.
yeah,
But I liked, the style, the awkward even though it's not really the style it's supposed to be, I liked the awkward,
yeah,
Keaton version
yeah,
of, like, Wayne.
um, I was gonna say, I think George Clooney's the best Bruce out of the 3. Val Kilmer's great, but I think George Clooney just has that look.
That yeah,
He
sure.
has the shorter hair, Val Kilmer had, like he
He
had
had
a
a weird
little longer.
pompadour-ish kinda thing
Yeah,
going on.
and, George Clooney's just got that, like he looks like Bruce Wayne, he really does. Of the 3, I
Yeah.
think there's better, obviously, there's
I
a bit
think
better.
Val, though, I think is still just best overall. Like, I think he looked better as Batman, absolutely. He had the
Oh,
better
yeah,
chin,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
I think his Bruce is enough close to Clooney. I think I like his Bruce better.
Yeah, I'm not saying
J
George Clooney's better than Val, I'm saying
No,
his
I'm saying Bruce.
Bruce.
I'm even saying Bruce, I think Val
Oh,
is
yeah,
better.
yeah.
I think the only thing that hurts Val is his height. He looked a little short standing next to a lot of other people,
Yeah,
and being Batman, like, you kinda, like, need that like, you don't have to be, like, leagues above everybody else, but you have to be, like, at least, like, a couple inches taller just to give that sense of power, and he's,
yeah.
like I remember in the scene where they're walking up to Nigma the first time,
The
he
boss.
yeah, the boss is taller than him, the other person's, like, the same height as him, and it's, like, a girl, so it's, like, ooh, it
Yeah.
doesn't look good in that aspect.
Um, no, the one line that got like, that I think pushes George Clooney over for Bruce Wayne at least, not Batman, is, when he's talking to Poison Ivy before she like, when she first gets to Gotham in the thing where she walks up
Uh-huh.
to him and is like, "Here's my plans to make the world a better place," or whatever, and he just looks at it, and it really points out how smart he is and how like, good he is that he reads that whole thing in, like, 2 seconds and
Yeah.
goes, "What? No food? No people are gonna die.
He says, "No no
No
diesel for
diesel,
generators
and no coolant
and no coolant for
storage."
food storage."
Yeah.
He's like, "You
Yeah.
would kill millions within a few days."
Yeah, and that line right there, I was like, "Oh, okay," because
It
that's
shows yeah, it
way
has the
to me yeah,
intelligence.
to me, the Val Kilmer one, there's the same thing with Nigma, where Nigma comes up to him with an idea, and he just goes, well, I'm gonna say no right now," and it's it works for the scene, but I'm just saying, like, this one shows his intelligence.
Sure. I mean, because in that one, with, Kilmer, he's just saying, like, "Well, have you tested it? Like, are there" you're talking about brain waves
Mhm,
here. Is there repercussions? Like, have you really done the math on it?
mhm.
And he's like, "Oh, well, no, but that's the thing. I need you to, tell me we can test it." And he's like, "We're not going through with human trials if you can't guarantee safety."
Yeah,
So to certain like, the intelligence the intellectual content is better in the one you're talking about
yeah,
because he says it more. It's more subtle in that one. He's just being like, No, dog, that doesn't make sense. Like, why
Yeah.
would we do that?
Yeah, which is also and then also the, whole Alfred thing with this is the most emotional Bruce we have out of the 3, and it's
Yeah.
really not it's not like I'm not shedding any tears,
No,
but it's
absolutely not.
still a sad moment,
Yeah.
and you get that where he says, "I love you," and it also shows his intelligence when, like, he knows he's sick. Like, the whole movie, I was thinking, like, really? Bruce Wayne doesn't like, he doesn't know that his fucking father's, like, dying?
These were both already joking about me, and we're like, "Dude, is Alfred gonna have a stroke? What's happening?" 'Cause he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh," like, he had gastric bypass. Like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah, and then, Barbara says, "He's sick," and he's like and then he just overhears that and says, he's
He's not
dying."
sick yet, he's dying.
Which is like that's Bruce, he just knows shit, and
Yeah.
you're like, "How do you know that?" Like, it's crazy. It's because he's smart.
Yeah.
That's just my take. I think he looks good. I like his voice. As Batman, I
Yeah,
like his
voice
voice.
voice was good. I think Kilmer's was about equal voice-wise.
Yeah, yeah.
He just had the chin. The chin
Yeah,
was better on
his
Kilmer.
face looks
He's got the
really
more forward jaw, which,
mhm,
like, that real angular, sharp
yeah.
chin. Like, Clooney's was okay, like, he had the squareness, it just wasn't protruding enough.
Yeah,
He was too squared away right here.
I think the suit is better than Val's still as well.
I
I
agree.
really like George Clooney's suit, and I remember as a kid, this is probably the one good thing I like about this movie is the final, like, cool suits. They don't make sense, and they just come out of nowhere, but they look cool. I still think, like, at least Batman's. I don't care what they look to, but Batman's suit look cool to me.
Yeah.
Um, but I still like Val Kilmer, overall as Batman the best.
Yeah.
Batgirl, Barbara Wilson,
Yeah, I didn't like
stupid.
that either. I was like, when she showed up, I was like, "Wait, I was like, "Is this not Batgirl?" 'Cause I remember Batgirl being in here,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh, Uncle Alfred," or whatever. I was like, "Wait a minute, uncle?" And then it's like, "Oh, Barbara." I'm like, "Okay, we're getting to Batgirl territory, but she should be Gordon's daughter."
Yeah.
Like, in anything else I've seen. But I guess they didn't want Gordon, because Gordon, talk about person who gets the least amount of, like, credit in these movies.
Yeah.
Gordon's a fucking badass in, like, comics and in animated stuff.
Mhm.
Gordon's a fat, lazy slob in every one of these fucking movies.
Yeah,
Like, he
he's
is the
really
most shitter desk cop ever, and I'm like, "This sucks." Because in so many animated things, Gordon throws hands. Like, he's like, "The Joker? Run that fade, pussy boy.
yeah.
You wearing makeup? Imma show you. Imma make it smear, bro."
So
Fucking
so what I'm getting from these movies, is that especially in this one, because they straight out say, like, "You're my brother," Batman to Robin. So it's not going for the
no.
father-son dynamic
Mm-mm.
at all.
Nope.
It's going for the we're
Yeah,
partners.
we're dudes.
Yeah, we're working together on a like, as a job, and then Barbara comes in. So they didn't wanna do any of that like, they're family,
But, like
but they're
but yeah,
partners.
yeah,
Because and I'm sure a big thing this is 1990s, I'm sure a lot of people were, like, making fun of Robin in the comics because it's like, "Why is Batman he's got a kid with him," like, they wanted to age Robin up,
right,
and
so
then
it
you
didn't.
couldn't make him adopt him and have all that time
Mhm,
with him as his father-son, so you have to make him more of, like, a partner
right,
and, like, brotherly type
right.
stuff.
I don't like
Yeah, I don't like that
Robin.
whole dynamic. My favorite aspect of the first Dick Grayson is that he becomes Nightwing, and also that he is a son to Bruce, and
Yeah,
Bruce is the father to Dick.
yes.
They're very good together, and Nightwing is a great character that gets a
Mhm,
lot, but obviously, Nightwing's not even talked about in this. But, Batgirl, I don't know why they wanted they wanted to be more emotional and, like, feel more connected to it. If it's just all of a sudden Barbara Gordon comes in, where was she the last 3 movies? Gordon's been in this the whole
right,
time.
yeah.
It's like, well,
We'll just make her Alfred's niece.
yeah, then now she has, like, a emotional connection to the guy who's dying in this movie that everyone loves,
Yeah,
and it's like, well, I guess, but it's like, bro,
and also
it's
she
Barbara
just so
Gordon.
happens to know judo, just because you gotta throw that in there.
Of
Took a
course.
couple judo
Robin
classes.
does too. He knew like, he could do flips, but that doesn't mean you know judo and
Yeah,
fighting and shit, but he becomes Robin in the last one, he fights
yeah,
people. I've also that's another thing I've come out of this movie with is that to be a part of the Bat family in this universe, you don't need to know fighting, you just need to dress up and
yeah.
throw some punches
Yeah,
because
dress
no
up
one knows
and
how to
do
fight.
a backflip
Yeah,
pretty much.
no one knows how to fight in these movies. Not
Yeah.
even the good
I
fights
I
are great.
actually think the fighting in this was worse than Kilmer.
It
Like,
was.
Kilmer was great actually for like, it was probably as close to Dark Knight style combat as we were gonna get before Dark Knight.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because everything
Um,
else, it, like, was overly choreographed or slow, or, like, this one was just so many blips. Like, this was more about, like, "Look at how fucking acrobatic I am." Had nothing to do with, like, the kick. They do so many side kicks. That is the most used move in this whole thing, is just
yeah. It is very chaotic and it's all set pieces. It's all, floaty. It feels weightless.
yeah,
A lot of the like where they just it's supposed to be like they're, like, using a vine to swing, but it's really just he's on a fucking plug and
He's
he's
on a rope.
flying.
Yeah, he's on a rope
Yeah, he's flying. Um,
or a wire, that's what I think.
yeah, so the action is definitely worse in this movie than Forever,
Yeah.
because it's all the ice skating stuff is dumb.
Yeah, it campy. That's the word you
It's very
usually use. This
campy.
movie is extremely campy. I don't like campy movies for the most part.
Forever's campy, but it does it in a way that is not
Acceptable.
overly crowding the movie with campiness. This is,
Yeah.
like, campiness
This
everywhere.
movie is Batman campy.
Yeah, so, like, which I mean, it brings up the fact that, like, you can't have any serious moments, which is
Yeah.
what we're talking about, it's like the family theme. They constantly are talking about how we're a family, we have to trust each other, but then they treat each other like partners instead of family.
Yeah, even at the end when, like, they were doing the, like, partner. I thought Bruce was gonna say family and, like, make the tie there,
Mhm, yeah.
but then he didn't. He just said partner too, and I'm like, "Guys, the whole point was we're like a big happy family."
Come on.
Yeah, I'm like, "Come on, Bruce. What the fuck?"
Yeah, so that whole theme gets buried underneath the chaos of this
Yeah,
movie.
I think you're right. This movie was just they were like, "Fuck, this is it. This is the last of the budget. We get this last movie. We just gotta go whole hog with it." And the writer was like, "I'll do my best," and it was not good at all.
Yeah, and I'm sure someone likes Batgirl in the writing team, so they're like, "Throw her in there because she is just thrown in."
Oh, yeah, she is actually absolutely
This
just
would have
tossed.
been it would have been better, like, she could be in this movie, but she can't become Batgirl, but
No,
this is where I'm like, I'm sure they
right.
knew they had
Yeah.
no other
So they were
movie.
just like, "Fuck it, rush it."
At the very end, Alfred's like, "I just so happen to know that you would come to the Batcave, and I just so happen to make you a Batsuit in
Yeah.
your size because I just so
And I
happen
just
to
so
know that
happened to
you
also
wanna
make
be
you a
Batgirl."
vehicle. Yeah.
Um, and then a big gripe for me is that when they all become a team, they leave, and now Batgirl has a new suit already. But
Yeah.
Alfred had just
Alfred
said,
had made her 2 just in case.
"I just so happen to make you one that fits you, but
Yeah.
I also made you an extra one."
I also made you an extra one that was for the cold, just in case you fought Mr. Freeze,
Yeah.
even though he only just showed up
Yeah.
2 days
So
ago.
it doesn't work. Another good thing I can give this movie, along with, I think I said the costume, the cool one I like,
Yeah.
is, I like Gotham. I like
Yeah.
that
I
style.
mean, it's, what's the guy's name? The director?
Joel Schumacher.
Joel Schumacher. He did I mean, his Gotham, I like it, but I like
The dark
dark, almost industrial
Yeah.
version better that, Burton gave us in the first 2.
They're both good. I just like the child in me likes I
Yeah,
like
that's what
the
I was gonna
giant
say.
statues.
It's so gaudy and outrageous that
Yeah.
it's cool. I mean, in some when they don't show me, like, the observatory on the fucking like, on Atlas's shoulders like everything else is, I'm like, that one, I'm like, "That's too far." But, like, they have certain smaller, like, pieces
Yeah.
like that in the city, or even, like, the 2 horses outside of Wayne Manor.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, that's understandable."
Mhm.
The absolutely outrageous structures, though, of that, I'm like,
That's insane.
"That's too much."
They
I'm
built
like,
a
"That is."
statue and put a how do you get up there?
Yeah. Well, my thing too is it's like, dude, this is definitely taller than Metropolis,
Yeah.
like, than, the Daily Planet.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm like, "No." I'm like, "That doesn't
yeah.
make sense."
Which I totally get. Oh, we had a Superman mentioned in this movie
Yeah.
too. That
Like,
was
they were
kinda
like, "We're
cool.
gonna get Superman in here, guys." Dead.
Yeah, that was kinda cool. I just had to bring that up. Um, so does my final question, I guess, would be, does this movie work now more than it did in 1997?
No.
No.
It's harder
It's
now.
still not
I
good.
still think this movie is great for young children, in a sense. Like, if you need them to be just distracted,
Yeah.
they'll be fucking distracted 'cause they'll be
I
trying to
was.
figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
Like I was, 'cause I was like I said, like, it's very rare that a movie I'm like, "Man, are we almost done yet?" But, like, this one I was like, "Are we almost done yet?"
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
that's why
long
yeah,
too, 2 hours,
all of them are 2
but
hours. This one felt like 2
this one
hours.
felt like
I
2
was
hours.
like we were sitting there, I was like I slept a lot today, and I was, like, getting tired. I was like, "Oh my god, I don't wanna be here."
Okay, I actually have one more question. Did this movie kill or save Batman?
Killed him.
But it but Christopher Nolan made his movies because this Batman bombed. See what I'm
Oh, well,
saying?
see, I didn't know that. I didn't know he made him because
Well,
it's bombed.
I'm not saying because he did, I'm saying he could make them because this movie bombed. It didn't
Oh,
continue.
sure.
See what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like, it killed it because, like, yeah, it bombed. Everyone thought Batman was a joke at this point, but at the same time, because it bombed, we didn't keep getting more, which means we now got
Got another
Christopher
person that has to
Nolan's
step in.
trilogy, which was really good.
See, that's hard for me to say because 'cause I've only seen Begins and Rise,
And
and
that
those are
those
both
are
very good,
yeah.
but Dark Knight obviously is the one that critically acclaimed as the best, and Heath Ledger Joker, which we're gonna get there. I think that'll be probably that'll probably be one of our most viewed videos 'cause people are like, motherfucker hasn't seen Dark Knight, but he's seen the other 2? How's that fucking possible?
So you
I don't
like
know how it happened.
you've seen Batman Begins and Dark Knight Rises, and you like both of them.
I don't remember Begins. I saw that when it came out,
2005.
2005. Yeah, so I was, like, 5 or 6. So
Okay, so you really haven't seen Batman Begins.
no, Rise, I can say I've seen. I remember Bane. I remember, what's his name? Tom Hardy? Yeah, Tom Hardy. I love that voice. Fuck that.
Let it ride.
Let it ride.
You defaulted into that
Yeah.
for a second. Yeah,
Batman.
it really is it killed it, it saved him, it did both.
Yeah,
It killed
it
him and saved
depends.
him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I would have liked to
Batman,
see it
don't put
continue.
your money on 21. Oh, no. Batman, let it ride.
Imagine the DC universe we would have had in this movie. We would be like into like
Ooh.
Batman 20 at this
Ooh,
point
fuck.
if they all kept the
Nah, yeah,
if they
we
all kept
had to we had
going.
to switch people, dude. It had to go with a different director. It couldn't happen. I don't like it. Like I said, I mean, Val Kilmer's was actually solid. I mean, again, for the era. Like, I would have loved to see, uh, them try something later. Like, I would have loved to have seen what they would have done, like, now if they had tried making a Batman movie, knowing what people more like. Because back then, I mean, they were kinda just off the hem of their pants. They were like, "We don't really know what people like." Like, we're kinda going off what the last movie did, and people didn't like the last
Yeah.
one. We did, but most people didn't. So it was like, "Well, fuck, how do we make it better then? Like, what do we do to make it better?"
I feel like their mindset wasn't what do we do to make it better? It was, okay, do we
Make
lean
money.
into the campiness of it or do we lean into the actual storytelling of it? And if we lean into the campiness of it, we can make more money off of toys. So
Yeah,
they went
this
that way.
this absolutely was meant for toys. I even remember having a Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Chill out."
What do we got?
32, I think. At 32.
Okay. Um, what was I just about to say?
Mhm.
Shit. Frick. Damn. Oh, have you seen Flash?
The show?
No, the movie.
No, but I know that Clooney makes a
Keaton.
return. Oh, it's Keaton's.
Mhm.
Oh, I just knew somebody, one of the Batman.
And he's really good in it. So it makes me wonder, like, man, if we could get like a modern rendition of the Batmans, but obviously we can't. They're a little old and
Or dead.
yeah.
Rest in peace, Kilmer. The one that we like the most is
Yeah.
not here. It's like, fuck.
Unfortunate, yeah. But he was really cool in that, and a lot of people hate on Flash. We'll talk about it eventually, but I like it more than most, I think.
Yeah, it'll happen a long time from now at this point.
Mhm.
It might happen, like, near the end of this year,
Probably, maybe.
maybe, for a Friday episode.
Supergirl. It would have to be like for like when Justice League comes out, we'll start the DC stuff, like the new Justice League
Oh,
and
yeah, fair
James
enough,
Gunn and
yeah.
stuff,
God, and that's gonna
which
be a
is
while.
yeah.
Probably 2, 3 years later.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that was our review of Batman and Robin. I was really wanting to come in and like it and like blow up and be like, "Whoa, they like Batman and Robin the best out of the 4
Yeah,
originals?"
no.
No.
Nope.
It no matter how much we like Batman Forever, which is also considered really bad, it's not. It's so much better
Yeah.
than this one. But now we can just go on into our character bracket. We did it for Star Wars. We're gonna do it for this one.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We're gonna do it for the Batman, all 4 original Batman characters, with the Batman separated, obviously, because they
Yep.
are very drastically different.
Yeah, well, I mean, we obviously still have Keaton as 1 and 2. They're just 1
Yeah, yeah,
Batman.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have Keaton,
Kilmer.
Cooney,
Whoa. Whoa.
Kilmer, and Clooney as separate Batmans on this
I think you could
bracket.
say Cooney. That's I don't know. It should be fine.
We
We don't
have
mean in that context, obviously. We're talking about Clooney. We don't we're not being racist, I swear.
we have Val Kilmer Batman and Jack Nicholson Joker as buy-ins, so they're gonna be
They're gonna go through the first round automatically.
yeah, they automatically get through the first round because we collectively think they are the 2 best performances and the best characters in all of the
Yeah,
4
in
movies.
the 4 movies. So they get 1 up
Yeah, they get a
everybody
because
else.
we had an
The most enjoyment.
because we had an uneven
Oh, yeah, yeah,
numbers
'cause
for
there's not that many noticeable characters. I mean, even through Gordon, like we said, he's fucking a nobody.
he's in all 4, but he just does nothing in all 4 of these movies.
He might have 3 minutes in each movie.
Yeah.
A grand total of 12 minutes out of 8 hours.
Yeah. Alright, so our first one is Robin versus Two-Face. So, this brings up the thing of, like, Joel Schumacher m wanted Chris O'Donnell from the start of the writing process. He was like, "Chris O'Donnell's Robin." Like, he instantly knew. And I'm like, "Why?"
Who is Chris O'Donnell?
That's Robin.
No, but I'm saying, like, what was he before
I
that?
don't even know. But
Hmm.
it's like, he's not good.
Is it 'cause he's a fat ass? He just kind of a fat ass. Which also, that was another issue with this movie. They were just every ass was accentuated every time. Like, in the suit ups, it was like, "Yo, look at them look at those cheeks."
Val Kilmer did first.
Yeah, but they did it for everybody. Even when
Yeah.
Batgirl did it later, they even were like,
Equal
"Ah,
rights.
oh, yeah." But I'm just saying, it was just that, and I mean, she had less cake than he did.
Yeah.
Dude, he
They
thick.
they did it just so they could do the ass shot of Batgirl and not come off as weird.
Yeah, probably. But low-key, the guys was better.
Yeah.
Like, because even when he was, one of the Flying Graysons, I was like, "God damn!" I was like, "Holy shit."
Yeah. And Tommy Lee Jones, his Two-Face is good. He's not Two-Face though, he's Joker
Yeah,
2.0. So it's like really just like two bad characters in my opinion.
I would give it to Robin.
Robin, I love his costumes in both. I
I
think
think
they're both really
that's why I'm
nice.
saying I think I'll give it to Robin just because like we said, Tommy Lee Jones as, Two-Face just does not
So
hit the
sad.
Two-Face
Yeah.
ideology. He's only Two-Face. He's not Harvey at
If
all.
he just had more of those scenes where he just was calm and talking and because I love Tommy Lee Jones's voice.
Yeah,
So if he just had that calm talking he did at the end, but yeah, Robin goes forward just
yeah,
because I love his, Batman Forever costume way more than Batman and Robin's costume, with the
yeah.
actual red with green
Mhm, yeah.
because it's supposed to be, like, his
Tommy
family stuff,
Grayson's, yeah.
which is actually a really cool detail that I don't think the comics do. I think
I
that
don't
he's just
know.
red and green because he's red and green.
Yeah, I don't even think I think the Graysons wear, like, blue leotards. It's,
Yeah.
like, not even close.
So,
I don't remember.
I that was a really cool detail, actually, and then they change it, and it still looks great. It looks like a pseudo Nightwing, but red,
Yeah, or,
which
like,
is
even
New
like a even
52.
like a red hood kinda.
Yeah, yeah, almost, and he has the red helmet when he's on the bike.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, maybe they were
Way
thinking about
before
it.
Red Hood,
Yeah, they were thinking
whoa.
about oh, yeah, he wasn't even a thing then yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
2008 was Red Hood.
wow. Who
Whoa.
kno maybe that's where it came from. Maybe. Maybe they were like, "Yo, what if we just gave Robin fucking guns?"
Well, sorry, Red Hood was the Killing Joke. Joker is Red Hood, and then Batman fights him and then
Oh, I
becomes
was
Joker.
talking about, like
Yeah, I'm saying but the Jason Todd Red Hood came about in 2008.
oh, okay, that's
So
what
that Red Hood is falling over the Joker Red Hood.
right, but I'm saying this style,
Yeah, yeah.
the Robin with the guns and like, dark and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Next is Max Schreck, which is, Christopher Walken
Yeah, I
from
was gonna say,
Batman
I could not remember
Returns,
his name in that one.
versus Vicky Vale, the first love interest of 4? No, no, he does, yeah, for 4.
A 4.
Yeah, 4 love interests for Batman.
Oh, I was saying, like, the 4th movie, I'm like, "No."
No, Vicky Vale. Um, I'm gonna go Shrek on this one, actually.
I'm gonna go Shrek as well.
I think
Vicky was not bad.
she's
Probably
kinda
the
just
best
there.
probably the best love interest, though.
No, we'll
Okay.
get into it. I have one above her.
I can't remember them that well.
Vicky Vale, then it goes, Selena Kyle in Returns.
Catwoman.
Yeah, and then it goes Chase Meridian in Batman Forever, and then it goes a no-named random girl in Batman and Robin. But she's there and she is a love interest.
Yeah.
She's talking about
Chase
marrying him.
Meridian's gotta be the better one.
We'll get to it.
Oh my god, if you say Selena Kyle, I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
Yeah, so Max Shrek, I really like Christopher Walken's,
Yeah, he's a good villain.
he was a good
He
villain.
was
He had
good.
the good he had some
He had a
good voice lines
And
where
he's
he
like,
was
"I'm
like
gonna push you out the window, bitch."
yeah,
Yeah.
and then he played Penguin, and he was like it was cool, it was cool, he's good.
Yeah.
Next is Gordon versus Poison Ivy,
Poison Ivy, even though she's ass.
even though she's ass.
Gordon just can't, dude. He didn't do like, the most he got was in this 4th one where he was just like, "I'm bricked." That was pretty much all he said
Yeah,
to
she's
Poison
like,
Ivy.
"Actually, I'm not an old man." And he's like, "I'm not old."
My dick works, I promise.
Yeah. Yeah, Poison Ivy, she's not going much
Nope,
further.
that's probably as far as she goes.
Next is Catwoman versus George Clooney. I'm going George
I'm
Clooney.
going Clooney. I did not like Catwoman at all.
I did not like her yeah, no.
No,
There's, like, nothing I think the only thing I liked about her, we talked about in the episode, is how they emphasized that she went crazy because she comes home and does her
yeah, the
routine.
same routine, but, like, fucked up.
Yeah. That's the only thing I liked about it, but
yeah,
then it still
otherwise
just didn't make any sense.
nope. Didn't work.
Yeah, so George Clooney, I think his Batman's good voice for him, and his Bruce is my favorite Bruce, so
Sure.
next is Bane versus the Riddler. The Riddler.
Yeah. Again,
Bane did nothing. He looked cool, but
pretty much everybody except for Mr. Freeze and George Clooney Batman everybody else can just fucking go down.
yeah. Mr. Freeze versus Batgirl.
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Batgirl, like, yeah, Mr.
I don't
Freeze.
even like the actress who they got for Batgirl.
No,
I think
I
her
think
lines
she
felt very, like, phoned in.
I think she kinda feels like in terms of, like, look, she kinda feels like Batgirl, which is fine.
Look, yeah,
Yeah,
but
look
the
at
way
least is
she
fine.
acted, she
Yeah.
just felt so, like, dead.
Yeah, that and she was also, like, way more punk rock than she's supposed to be, like,
Yeah, she's
Barbara's
racing.
yeah, Barbara's supposed to be, like, a good student and smart, and then that's the the face, like, how Bruce Wayne and Batman, she's Batgirl at night, she's not, like, a badass during the day and then Batgirl, like, she's supposed to have
Yeah,
that
yeah.
dichotomy the same way
She's a
Batman
she's a
does.
badass during the day and a
Yeah,
badass
she's like, "I race
yeah, no.
fucking bikes and smoke pot." It's like, what?
I made hell of money racing bikes, and I do the dangerous bike race. It's
Yeah,
like,
I
okay.
I race bikes and hit heroin. What do you do, pussy? It's like, what the fuck, Batgirl? Settle down.
Batgirl. Oh my god, just beat me up and get it over with.
Yeah, step on me.
Next is Chase Meridian versus Penguin.
I'm trying to remember Chase Meridian. Oh, I remember Chase. She was the one who was like,
She's the horny
fucking
one.
love Batman. Yeah. Chase Meridian.
She's my favorite love
Yeah,
interest.
I'm fine with that.
I would yeah.
Penguin's
Penguin's
but he's so gross.
he's so gross, and
and
he's
so
just
horny.
and
He's
he's
just like me for
perv,
real.
and his death was so stupid.
Yeah.
But Danny DeVito do a great job.
Yeah, did a good job.
acting.
He's just so gross.
He's so gross.
Like, as the
It's really
penguin,
bad.
he's so nasty.
I was more scared of Shrek than Penguin, if I'm being honest here.
Yeah, Penguin was more like, Penguin's gonna bite my ankles probably. Like, he's like a 5-year-old.
He's gonna gnaw on your ankle. Yeah, Chase Meridian, she led to one of my favorite scenes where she's like, "My house, 12 at night." Yeah, then
Yeah.
Batman shows up. It's the funniest bro, how are you gonna invite Batman to your house to fuck, and he actually shows up?
And then you're just like, "Oh shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't like you as much as I thought."
Yeah.
Like Bruce. That one I've been like, "Well."
We made the joke where it's like, she was like, "I like someone else," and I was like, "Is it Bruce? I can go get him real quick."
Yeah.
I can do that. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Spencer.
Go
He actually dropped me off.
He goes around the corner, comes back. It's Bruce.
He still
I'm
has
here.
pants. Still has pants on.
I'm you. Oh, I love it. All right, next is Alfred versus Michael Keaton Batman. I'd actually do Alfred.
Yeah, because Keaton was pretty bad.
Alfred in all 4 movies, he has his moments where he's like, "Bro, your security sucks," but he's still funny.
Yeah,
Like
he's alright.
even in the first one, he was kind of funny, where Bruce is walking around and he's placing shit, and Alfred's just always there to pick it up and grab it.
Yeah,
I thought that was
then
funny.
Keaton, I think, is just the worst one out of
Oh,
three
easily.
we got, yeah.
He's easily the worst one. And Alfred is Alfred. You know, you always got that, especially with the last movie, you get that familial bond.
Yeah.
And he's just a G, bro. Alfred, real G. All right. So now we're gonna go back up. The question is, where do we want to put the buys? Like, who are we facing them off against?
Probably just put them at the ends.
At the ends? Okay. So first we have. So how is that gonna work? That means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means okay. Okay, I got it. First we have Robin versus Max Shrek. This is a little bit. I have to think about this more because Max Shrek is good, but he's still just the side villain.
Yeah, he's not been there that much.
And
Robin
he's
does
in one
get good
movie,
screen time.
and Robin's in it for 2 movies, and he has great costumes, and he does have a couple moments where I'm like, okay, yeah, I like that.
I think I gave it to Rob.
I think I do too. I
You
actually
like
really like his line of holy something Batman, where he calls back to like the original Batman.
Oh, yeah, well, that was in,
Forever.
Fuck, what does he say? Something about metal.
Holy greats, Batman, and it is, and Batman literally goes like, "What?" And he's like, "It's a holy great."
Yeah, so I'm like, God damn, I
Holy
can't
metal.
remember.
It's something like
Yeah,
that.
that one was funny.
I think Robin goes ahead. You know, I do like his costume a lot. So yeah. Then now we're gonna have. I think this goes like it goes Poison Ivy versus George Clooney Batman.
George
George
Clooney.
Clooney Batman.
Mhm. That's not even that hard.
I'm gonna see if I do this one right. Then it goes Mr. Freeze versus Chase Meridian.
Chase.
I think I do just because of Mr. Freeze doesn't make any sense, man.
Yeah, no.
He's good, he looks good, but it's just
He
like
looks good, like the armor.
they're trying to go for the tragic, and then he makes 18 puns. And then
Yeah,
next scene
he's
it's
the
like,
big jokester.
yeah. Oh wait, I skipped. No, it actually goes.
Oh?
Sorry, it goes the Riddler versus Mr. Freeze. I'd still give it to the Riddler, actually.
Yeah, I would give it to the Riddler.
I
I thought Jim Carrey was actually just like an okay casting for Enigma, though. But I think
he was
he's
too
a better-
eccentric.
Yeah, he was too like energetic.
I think the way he looks, like his
Yeah,
face,
yeah,
is
look-wise,
really good.
yeah.
But he was too eccentric for Riddler, who's not supposed to be that like.
He's like a quiet. He's like a quiet guy. Like he's kind of like that sheltered against the wall, like a wallflower.
Mhm.
But they make him just like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs in
Yeah,
that one. So
yeah.
that's the only reason why I'm like, I don't like him as much, but
But I still like Riddler better than
yeah,
Mr.
yeah, better than
Freeze,
Mr. Freeze.
and he does a good enough job, so I would say Riddler, yeah. Okay, then it goes, this is Chase Meridian versus Val Kilmer, actually. It's Val
It's
Kilmer.
Val
It's
Kilmer. Yeah,
unfortunate.
that's bad.
Chase
That's
Meridian's the
yeah,
best
the
love
love
interest,
interest,
and
but
she's
Val
funny
Val
as hell,
Kilmer
but
is
it's Val Kilmer. He's the best
yeah, like I
Batman.
say, he's my favorite Batman, and Bruce. I like him as both the
Yeah.
best.
Then it goes Alfred versus Joker.
Sorry, Alfred.
Sorry.
Joker.
It's Joker. I think we
I
know
want my
who's gonna be in the
face on a
finale.
$1 bill.
Oh, wait, no, this still doesn't work.
What do you mean?
We have an uneven amount at the end here. So 20 people still doesn't work as a bracket.
Oh, fuck, damn it. Damn it. Well,
So
what do you have to cut? You have to cut somebody?
yeah, we'd have to. So because right now we have Robin, George Clooney, the Riddler, Val Kilmer, and Joker.
There's 5.
And there's 5. So you can give someone else. We can give Val Kilmer a bye again if you
No,
really
at that point,
want.
just cut the worst guy. So probably Robin.
Robin,
So who'd you say it was? Robin.
George Clooney, the Riddler, Val Kilmer, and Joker.
Yeah, drop Robin. Just drop him, and then we'll work our way up from there.
Yeah. So my bad. 20 doesn't work for a bracket still. We're gonna just cut the guy we like the least out of those 5,
Yeah, we're just
and then
cutting
it'll be the
Robin.
final 4.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Robin.
Sorry, Robin.
Okay, so now I'm gonna mix it up a little bit here too. So it's gonna be George Clooney versus the Joker. I would still put Joker through.
Yeah, because I like Kilmer the most.
Jack
I'm a real
Nicholson, Joker is probably the only reason the
that
original
movie
Batman is
was bad.
over 5.
Yeah, I agree.
Otherwise, it would be actually probably below Batman and Robin just because it's so boring.
It is very boring, but Nicholson does a great
He does a
job,
great
and
job.
they do campiness well in that one.
Yeah,
Because it's
I
very
mean,
campy, but it's like 80s campy. It's like a different
Joker,
era of
yeah,
campy.
Joker's supposed to be campy, and it's also 80s, so they play into it. Yeah, but Joker, yeah. So goodbye, George Clooney. Great Batman, great Bruce. So next is the Riddler versus Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
So it's Val Kilmer versus Joker.
Yeah, the two are. I kind of saw this coming.
Yeah, I mean, come on. That's why I put them at the opposite ends too, because I was like, they're probably gonna meet at the top anyways.
Yeah. Val Kilmer versus Joker. I think I like the Batman aspect of it more than the Joker aspect of
I
it.
do. It's Val for me. That's not even really a question.
Oh, really?
Don't get me wrong. Nicholson Joker is great, but Val Kilmer, I was shocked. That's the thing because I'd never seen this one.
Yeah.
I had never seen any of them, and I was like, man, Keaton. I was like, oh, he's not. I don't like it. I don't like him. And then we got the one with Val Kilmer, and I was like,
He's actually Batman.
yeah, I
He's
was like,
actually Bruce.
yo, wait a fucking minute. Because I was just shocked. Like as his Batman, I was like, oh, he's probably gonna do a voice. Let's hear the voice. First I saw the face. I was like, okay, face is great.
Yeah.
He does the voice. I'm like, okay. And then he has the best fights
Mhm.
out of all of them. I was
Mhm.
like, dude, he's low-key killing it. Like, he did a great job.
Yeah.
I think he like, I was just, it shocked me. Because I've never heard anything about his Batman. People talk about Nicholson Joker. Yeah, I've heard it's brought up in other projects. Even like I said, Teen Titans Go, they bring up his line or whatever. And I thought it was good. The campiness for the time, for a lot of his stuff, I was like, it's okay. It's not really my thing. Like, I think I'll like Heath Ledger's Joker interpretation better, or even Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, even though it's a completely different kind of Joker. I like those interpretations of the character better than the campy, dipped in acid. It's just like,
I still like Jack Nicholson Joker over Joaquin Phoenix after seeing them both now. Joaquin Phoenix is great acting, but I don't see it as Joker at all. Like, I see it as just like a movie about a deranged guy,
lunatic.
like a taxi driver, which is it's
People bring that fucking movie up all the time. I've
It's-
never seen it. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
it's the same thing as Joker. It's about a guy with a mental problem and he goes a little crazy. I've never seen it either. They compared it a lot when Joker came out. They were like,
I hear it all the time.
Yeah. It's just DC. It's like 1970s though. It's pretty
Oh my
old.
God.
Yeah. I need to watch it though. But yeah, Jack Nicholson. The problem with this is why Val Kilmer wins. It's a Batman movie. Jack Nicholson is not. It's not a Joker movie,
Yeah, but Nicholson has the front of the light.
which is cool. But I'm not there for you, Nicholson. I'm there for Batman.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he's got the one of the worst lines said to him ever.
When he says it, it's great.
No, but I'm saying like
But
he's in
Batman says,
Batman's
"You ever dance with the devil in pale moonlight?" It's the way he like. Excuse me. Yeah, Dance with the Devil, The Pimp of Moonlight.
Excuse me, indubiously.
Yeah, but
Oh,
sure, yeah. Yeah, but I'm there for Batman, and that's the thing with the problem with Tim we talked about it, the problem with Tim Burton movies is both movies, it's like the villain's movie and Batman is a side character in
Yeah.
both the Batman movies.
Yeah.
So, that's why Forever was such a good change of pace, 'cause we were there for Batman, and we actually
We
got
got
Batman
Batman, yeah.
and Bruce, who's
And
an
they
important part of the character.
Yeah, and they still did a lot with the villains.
Yeah.
They alternated a lot more. And the other one, it's villain, Bruce Batman.
Yeah.
Villain, Bruce Batman. Villain, Bruce Batman gets their final, like, at
Yeah,
the end.
yeah.
That's when they get their good amount.
And, the whole, the villains definitely don't get as much in Forever. But I'm not there for the villains. I want good villains, I do not want a movie about the villains.
Yeah.
I want a movie about Batman fighting his villains, and Forever does exactly that, while the other ones don't. So, yeah, Val Kilmer wins this. He's the best Batman, his movie's the best out of the 4. That's a pretty hot take, and it just works. I will say, I wanted to bring this up in the review, I forgot about it. Val Kilmer has the worst music out of all 4.
Yeah.
They didn't know what they wanted to do. Tim Burton, obviously, Danny Elfman comes in with an amazing theme for both movies.
Yeah, that's the best part of those 2 movies, honestly.
Yeah, Joel Schumacher came in, and they didn't wanna copy Danny Elfman because he's not doing the music anymore, so they tried to do their own stuff, and he still has a theme, it's not memorable at all. They figured out in Batman and Robin, this was another good thing, I like
Mhm.
the theme of Batman and Robin.
Sure, yeah.
Especially at the end when they're running in front of
Yeah.
the thing. That's not the theme, though, but
That
it's
wasn't
like
it?
no, it's Danny Elfman's theme. Theirs is like it's different, but it's its own thing, it's its
Mm.
own
I thought it was that.
character. It's
Mm.
not, because it's not Danny Elfman anymore, so they're doing their own thing. But, like, Batman Forever, they don't know what they're doing. Batman and Robin, they figure out, "Okay, this is the theme we want."
Yeah,
And now we have no more movies.
yeah, we sucked the movie though, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but, I just wanted to bring that up real quick. But, yeah, so Val Kilmer wins Batman. Alright, yeah, so, that's it. Our next Friday episode is gonna be on Batman Begins.
And we're finally in the Nolan
Nolan era.
trilogy.
The goated trilogy that, Dark Knight is we'll get to it.
I said we'll get to it. I don't like I said, I don't remember the first one, haven't seen the second one. The only one I can say anything about is 3. I thought 3 was pretty good. Rises?
Yeah, I'm
Rise?
excited. Dark Knight Rises, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you to see Dark Knight. I'm excited to watch that one again. It's been like a year since I've watched it. So, I always like watching that movie. Talk about openings. Dark Knight has top 5 openings of any movie of all time, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see.
Yeah, we will have to see, but that's it. Catch you next time.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Let it rock. Let it rock.